The Unit Trust Corporation is reporting another year of strong financial performance with solid returns for investors and continued expansion of its regional investment strategy. As economic uncertainty continues to influence markets worldwide, many people are looking for safe and effective ways to grow their wealth over the long term. Well, this morning we discuss UTC's latest results, the performance of the investment funds, and what the future holds for investors. Well, joining me this morning is Guyadeen-Gosine, investment management head at the Unit Trust Corporation. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. My message today is simply that UTC should be part of everyone's financial journey.
Yeah. Now let's start here. A lot of people know UTC, but for anyone hearing about it for the first time, maybe even our younger viewers, what exactly is it?
So the Unit Trust Corporation, commonly known as UTC, is one of Trinidad and Tobago's leading investment institutions. For more than 4 decades, we've helped individuals and families grow their money through professionally managed investment funds. What makes UTC unique is accessibility. You don't need to be wealthy to start investing at UTC. In fact, we make investing affordable and approachable for everyone. It is also important to note that our core mission is to generate value, distributions to our unit holders, ensuring that they benefit directly from the performance of the funds. So today we are happy to confirm that UTC serves over 570,000 unit holders across Trinidad and Tobago as well as the wider Caribbean.
Now, I know that UTC recently held its annual general meeting, so tell us all about it.
Acknowledging feedback from some of our unit holders, UTC held its 44th annual general meeting on the 27th of May 2026 in San Fernando. And it was an important opportunity for us to reflect on our performance, our strategy, and where we're heading as an institution. Our theme this year is Future Ready, Evolving with Purpose, Expanding with Vision, Delivering Value. The theme captures where UTC is today. That is, we are modernizing, expanding regionally, strengthening our services, and continuing to provide opportunities for wealth creation for our unit holders.
Yeah. Now, financially, can you tell us how did UTC perform in 2025?
We delivered very, very strong results in 2025. Our income reached $3.5 billion, while net income was $35 million. Our retained earnings also continued to grow steadily, reaching $1.8 billion in 2025. This growth reflects UTC's long-term financial stability. Now, we manage $24.2 billion in funds on behalf of the unit holders, and since inception, UTC has distributed $11.9 billion to unit holders. One of the most encouraging signs is that we notice that people are investing more with UTC. New individual investments increased significantly from $302 million in 2024 to $982 million in 2025. That's just 1 year later.
Wow.
So this tells us that people are actively looking for smarter ways to grow and protect their money.
Now, when people hear UTC funds, what exactly does that mean? Can you break that down for us?
UTC offers mutual funds, especially we pool investors' money together and professionally manage it across diversified portfolios. So instead of an investor trying to pick an investment on their own, the investor benefits from experienced managers who spread risk across different asset classes. At UTC, we offer funds that meet all goals, whether it's income, a combination of growth and income, retirement planning, or even saving for your children.
Now, how did the actual funds perform during 2025? Can you tell us that?
Sure. Overall, in 2025, UTC's funds remain resilient despite a challenging global environment, as you said in your introduction. The TT Dollar Income Fund returned 3.1%, while the US Dollar Income Fund returned 3.5%. These funds performed particularly well in a year where local fixed income investments benefited from high interest rates, and international fixed income investments benefited from total returns. Our balanced funds also demonstrated the value of diversification in 2025. For example, the Growth and Income Fund returned 0.9% and the Universal Retirement Fund returned 1.8%. Now, while these numbers may seem modest, it's important to understand the context. The local stock market, which is benchmarked by the All TNT Index, declined by over 13% in 2025. What helped our balanced funds or cushioned the impact of the local stock market underperformance was the international diversification, especially exposure to global equities, where markets like the S&P 500 delivered positive returns. This reinforces one of our key principles at UTC, which is diversification matters.
Now, that really highlights the importance of long-term investment, right? So tell us about that.
Absolutely. Investing is not about reacting emotionally to short-term market movements. Markets move in cycles, and one of the best examples was shared at our AGM. Our flagship Growth and Income Fund showed where if someone invested $1,000, just $1,000, and that was in 1982 at our inception, and simply stayed invested, their portfolio would have grown to $23,817. This was an annualized rate of 7.72%. So despite the performance we've seen in 2025, over the long term, the fund has added value as it has been designed to do. So this performance includes both capital growth as well as reinvested distributions, as expected in the fund, demonstrating the power of consistency, persistence, and compounding.
Now, UTC has also been expanding regionally. Can you tell us about that?
Regional growth is a major part of our strategy. Through the UTC Global Balance Fund Limited, the operations expanded in 2025 into Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Dominica, with Antigua and Barbuda coming in stream on 2026, early in 2026. So we are now operational across 6 Eastern Caribbean country union member states, beginning originally in St. Lucia. This reflects expansion, given UTC's confidence in our region and our commitment to broadening access professionally to manage investment opportunities.
Now, why is investing especially important right now, Karen?
So, before I get into investing, I want to also show that UTC is not only about providing unit holders with returns, but we are investing in the public. We are investing in financial literacy, entrepreneurship support, and community development, because national wealth creation is important to us. So, however, from an investing perspective, saving money is no longer enough in many cases. With rising costs, economic uncertainty, money sitting idly can lose purchasing power over time. Investing allows your money to work for you and grow over the long term. One of the biggest misconceptions is that you need a lot of money to begin investing. However, UTC has opportunities where you can start with as little as $100, either TT or US. Consistency matters more than starting big.
Yeah. All right, Karen, well, before we go, can you briefly tell us what is UTC watching as we move through 2026, and what's your final message for us today?
So we continue to monitor opportunities and risk carefully. Some positive signs include improving local stock market performance in 2026 compared to the decline we saw in 2025, and stronger energy prices which support Trinidad and Tobago's economy. At the same time, we are watching inflationary pressures, rising interest rates, and geopolitical uncertainty globally. But UTC remains focused on disciplined investing, prudent risk management, and long-term value for creation for our unit holders. So in closing, I would say that this is a good time for people to take a serious look at their financial future. Whether your goal is saving, investing, retirement planning, or building long-term wealth, the important thing is to start. UTC has solutions for everyone at every stage of their financial journey, and we encourage persons to come in, speak to one of our investment advisors at the UTC investment centers across Trinidad and Tobago, or visit our website at www.ttutc.com.
Well, thank you very much, Karen, for joining us this morning, talking all about UTC and their success in the past few years and, of course, what's to come. Just about a minute before the top of the hour, we take a break. Carries up then with the major network news. See you inside hour number 2 of Trinidad and Tobago Today.